Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. We have another Millwright video. These have been quite popular on the channel. Even had one guy say that he's never seen anybody actually film it, so it's kind of exciting. We're getting ready to head down to Alabama and we're going to bring you along. We are getting ready to get our trailer tested for the next year. I've spent the entire morning power washing it, but we are just about out of test. As you can see, 2 of 23. We have our truck tested, freshened up for another year. Next February, we'll have to do it again. The old girl is chugging right along, getting 11.6 mile per gallon average. We are continuing to prepare to head to Alabama. We have all of our grinding wheels stacked up. These are random nuts and bolts and things. Broken bit driver box that gets mixed in. Wrenches from 1/4 inch to 1 1/4 inch, all organized up in duplicate. Ropes, lead ropes, 125 feet of extension cord, and knee pads, things like that. All of our chains are organized and painted. Getting our chokers lined out from 3 foot all the way up to 8 foot, and our clevises or shackles. All getting organized, ready to go over the road. This has to be done every time before we leave because you kind of put things away in a hurry sometimes. So getting it knocked out, getting prepared. We have both of our job boxes packed up, 4 of every size choker, a couple of continuous sling chokers, clevises, vice grips of all makes and sizes, bit drivers, drill bits, grinding wheels, safety glasses, respirators, all of our rigid equipment, wrenches from 1/4 inch all the way to 1 1/4 inch. And I have this 6 foot choker, and on our last plant it got snagged on a bolt, so this one's no good anymore. This can lift 12,800 pounds in the U configuration. I don't want to be chancing that, so it goes to the garbage. We are getting the toolboxes padlocked up, ready to hit the road, and there is a regular deluge coming down out here. Holy moly. We will check back in the morning of that we are leaving. Thanks for watching so far.
Good, beautiful morning, everyone. It is 3:37, February 26th. We're about to hit the road. If you haven't already, please make sure you hit that like button. It takes a lot of extra time to bring you guys along with us on our adventures.
The early morning walk to work. Wildcat Manor, cup of coffee in hand, and Brother Luke already beat me to starting up the truck. So no cold start for you guys this morning. Hopefully this will turn out. That is a house fire about 1 mile from my house. Hopefully everybody got out all right. It must be fairly new because they're still headed to it. Wowzers. Fueling up the truck. Everything is riding quite nicely. Already at 11 gallons. Trailer's doing good. Tires are doing good. And our tarp is holding up good. Got everything tied down quite nicely. Just trucking along. Probably shut the phone off for quite a while. We've got a long, long road ahead of us. Crossing into Kentucky. River barges are out in force. Luke is passed out. Said he didn't sleep a wink last night. We are in Wildersville, Tennessee. Everything's riding really well. We're doing pretty good on mileage, and we should reach our destination by 4 o'clock this evening. Then we're gonna go unload tomorrow morning. We are in the Tennessee hills. Some light mist. It's kind of bumpy, as you can tell. We have 7 hours and 11 minutes to go till we get to Cleo, Alabama. It's rocking and rolling, getting 9.1 mile per gallon in the old 6.7 Cummins. We are well into Alabama. We're stopping at a Quick Trip. I decided after 10 hours to let Brother Luke drive because I am whipped. Good, beautiful Monday morning, February 27th. We are about 30 minutes away from our first drop-off. Going to drop off the machine on the trailer, pick up another machine, and I don't know how much filming I'll be able to do there, but we'll bring you along regardless, and then we're going to head to the plant. We are in Troy, Alabama. We're headed over to Cleo, Alabama to drop this off, doing our quick pre-trip inspection. Tires are all good. Honestly did my pre-trip last night, but things can change. People mess with your rig, stuff like that. It is an awesome 68 degrees and overcast. And because we tarped the machine, we barely hit a sprinkle of rain. So if you don't tarp it, you get a torrential downpour. If you do tarp it, you never get anything. So that's the way it works. Let's get rolling. We just pulled on to a dirt road. We're following the gentleman that has to unload us in. Don't know what I'll be able to film here, but if I can't do anything, we'll check back in once we're ready to head back north up to Prattville, Montgomery area. We have finished unloading. We are an hour and 55 from Prattville. We're out in the middle of some beautiful cattle country. The clouds are just majestic, gorgeous out here. Absolutely beautiful what the Lord has made for us. We were pulling out of the gentleman's facility, and then we saw right on the dash the manuals sitting for the VFDs that we installed on the machine. And so Luke had to walk those back real quick. We're gonna head over. I don't know how far we will get on the actual teardown today. By the time we get the tools unloaded, drive 2 hours, and things like that, we will just have to see where we land. So probably Tuesday, the heavy lifting will start. We have arrived on site, and there is an officer that just walked out of the woods randomly, right over by that tree. And when we pulled in, there was probably 6 to 10 sheriff's deputies' cars all lined up with the lights flashing. And I'm guessing, if I had to guess, there's a suspect in those woods right there. So I think we're in a interesting area of Alabama. Let's say it like that. This is one of the buildings I assume we're going to be working in. We have to wait for the owner of the property to show us around. So we're just chilling out in the truck. Never a dull moment for old Wildcat Willie. Not exactly sure what is going on. Police officer is headed right back over there. I'm not gonna get any closer to him. I've got the phone zoomed in quite a bit, but yeah, just a stone's throw away from us. Putting caution tape up and everything else. Kind of wild. All right, we have everything unloaded. As you can see, we've got both toolboxes. We have our forklift on site, and an update on the policeman situation. Apparently, someone unalived someone else last night, and they were just laying in the yard this morning. So it's kind of an interesting feeling working that close to something like that. But we will prevail. I was editing these videos in the hotel last night, and I realized this is going to be quite long, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap up episode 1, which will be us trucking down here, and I will go ahead and start the next episode today. I'd like to thank everyone for watching. Please hit the like button on your way out, subscribe if you're new, and hit the bell icon for future uploads I post. Again, I'd like to thank everybody for watching, and we'll see you next time.